Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes. New month, new week, and we have a lousy pattern going forward. And we could see from overnight and this morning on the satellite clouds over the northeast. There's still a little bit of rain left in some places, which we'll take a look at the radar in just a second. Meanwhile, the next weather system is already firing up in the plains. And we've got some severe weather risk today, including a moderate risk of severe weather in some places, and we'll show you that in a moment. But that's going to be our next weather system. There's a little bit of a break in between, which hopefully will allow for some short improvement late today and into at least the first part of Tuesday before the next system starts to roll along. We have some overnight rain, some leftover showers now in parts of the Hudson Valley, in southern New England, and over Long Island. This is as of 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time this morning. The rest of the radars up and down the East Coast are nice and quiet. Meanwhile, we already have showers and some thunderstorms breaking out across the plains with the next weather system. And in the Pacific Northwest, here comes the next one, which is going to be our issue for the end of the week. Moderate risk of severe weather today being indicated by the folks at SPC in parts of northern Oklahoma with enhanced and slight risk around that. You see there's also a marginal risk for isolated severe thunderstorms along the coastal plain of North and South Carolina into a small portion of Georgia. Then for tomorrow, SPC has got a slight risk in southwest Ohio and into northern Kentucky with an area of marginal risk around that, and the general thunderstorm line reaching up to about New York City. And on day 3, which now carries us over into, this is Wednesday into Thursday, we go back to already an enhanced risk in Oklahoma, as that is going to be from the weather system that is going to be impacting our weather at the end of the week. So very busy at the Storm Prediction Center with regards to severe weather. And we already have on day 4, and this is for Thursday into Friday, we already have an enhanced risk indicated for the parts of the lower Mississippi Valley. So as far as rainfall is concerned, now this is for the next 7 days. We're looking at looks like about an inch to an inch and a half being indicated from the weather systems that are ahead of us, the next 2 in the regions from southern New England down into northeastern Virginia and back into eastern Pennsylvania. A little bit heavier in West Virginia and parts of western Pennsylvania, eastern Ohio, and then you could see big rains in the plains and into the middle Mississippi Valley of up to several inches being indicated there, and that's extending up back across Nebraska and further northwest from there into the Pacific Northwest. So let's run through, I'm going to show you the 2 models today. We're going to do the European first. European seems to have been better on the timing now because the GFS has kind of come around more to that. So we've got this system here this morning. There's still going to be a few showers around in the Hudson Valley and southern New England, but from south and west of New York City, I think most of the rain is done with today, and it's just a matter of dealing with the leftover clouds. We'll see a little bit of improvement into tonight and the first part of tomorrow, but here comes the next one already. That is going to be a low that moves up into northern Indiana and Ohio. It's going to move into western New York, attempt to redevelop, a weak redevelopment off the Virginia coast. Showery rains, I think, come in during Tuesday evening, Tuesday night into Wednesday, and then that system goes by. Now here comes the third one, and we have this high that's going to be building up in eastern Canada, and this low is being forced eastward underneath the block. So it looks like we'll probably get into some rain here Friday afternoon. There's some question on the European is actually building the high to the north so strong that it's not advancing that rain much further north than, say, New York City, northern New Jersey, and northeastern Pennsylvania. It gets heavier as you go to the south, the low redeveloping off the mid-Atlantic coast. And if that high to the north were to build a bit, it could suppress the rain further south. Doesn't mean we're going to have improving weather conditions, but I think we're going to probably be sitting in gloom and doom type scenario here Friday and Saturday for sure. The European might be a little bit overdone with this. We're going into Mother's Day. We still have an easterly flow. It just does not look like a nice day. Even if we wind up not raining, we'll wind up with some light rain and drizzle to deal with. Again, if it's a little bit more suppressed. The GFS is not as suppressed, has a much more widespread look to it. You see the low, the low for the end of the week, rain coming in by Friday morning, and then that low a little bit further to the north, a little bit more developed, redevelops off the Delmarva Peninsula there. We're into Saturday now, where it's pretty much a soaking rain everywhere. And then on Sunday, Mother's Day, still some lingering rain. The high is going to try to start to push that low a little bit further to the south. But again, I think from the standpoint of the weekend, it just does not look good at this time. So we're going to have to resolve still have to resolve the timing issue somewhat, and just exactly how much of this winds up being suppressed or not. It's all going to depend on the block in the North Atlantic and how strong it is and where the block is actually positioned. So in the meantime, have a great day. The Joe and Joe Weather Show tonight at 7:30, and we'll go over all of this and see what's changed as far as some of the daytime model runs are concerned. But it just does not look like a nice week for most of the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic states. Have a great day, everybody.